Someone else in the fashion industry, Jean-Paul Gaultier is featuring his designs at Expo 2020 Dubai. The exhibition titled Jean-Paul Gaultier From A to Z walks you through his 50-year career, showcasing the most iconic creations throughout the exhibition. You also get a glimpse into his inspirations, his muses, influences, and passion that helped create the designs that we see today. It's curated by Thierry Maxime Leroy. This is the first time the designs are showcased in the Middle East. You can find Jean-Paul Gaultier's designs live in action from now until the end of March at the French Pavilion at Expo 2020 Dubai.
It's definitely France Pavilion.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought grammatically it sounded right.
You want the Arabic Pavilion?
Yeah, because Arabic's a whole other thing.
Okay, you won't say Spanish Pavilion, no? You'll say Spain.
Yeah, okay, you got me there.
Well, it's there in the France Pavilion, and it looks so good. The designs. There's this one butterfly corset that I saw from part of the Papillon collection.
Yes, yes, Simran.
Papillon.
Basically, his career started when he was 18 years old. He took some sketches and went to Pierre Cardin and said, "Here, I've created these," and he hired him on the spot. And since then, he's had a 50-year career. That's half a century of just iconic looks. You might have seen his fishtail skirt. It's haute couture, and it took 440 hours to sew. He also made the Madonna corset that she wore 2 decades ago.
I know exactly which one.
With fireworks coming out, I think.
Okay, I don't know which one anymore.
You know which one. You definitely, like, when you think Madonna, you very specifically think of that outfit.
One corset. Yeah, but it had fireworks coming out of it.
Yep.
That was Jean-Paul Gaultier?
Yep. And Katy Perry had the same thing in recent years. And he was the first one to put skirts on men, which was very controversial throughout history. And he also hired a lot of his model friends. And back then, you would only very specifically hire models and not as necessarily have them be your friends or people of different shapes and sizes. So he's had a very rebellious career, a very fruitful career, and you can witness it all at Expo 2020 Dubai.
This reminds me, like, just you saying he had a rebellious career and just stepped out and created his own niche, just reminds me so much of Cruella.
Yes,
right?
He's basically the male version of Cruella de Vil. He was into his patterns too. He was into his silhouettes.
This is Emma Stone's Cruella de Vil, not the 101 Dalmatians. Like, he's not. We don't mean
the backstory.
Villain.
Yeah, we're talking about her backstory basically, and how she was the trailblazer and no one understood her designs. It's a good movie, by the way.
So good,
right? I did not expect it. I was extremely bored and said I'd watch it, so I did, and I was pleasantly surprised.
The fashion, the acting, the plot twist.
Although her English accent, not necessarily it.
It worked.
It worked. It's very Disney, you know. It's very exaggerated, but like whatever.
She pulled it off.
She did.
In my eyes. And guys, if you can see the visuals beside us on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, not Instagram, then the visuals for the Jean-Paul Gaultier collection looks so stunning. And the fact that it's right here in Dubai at Expo, where tickets are only 50 dirhams for unlimited entries till the end of Expo. It's just really fascinating that we have access to this and we can see something so beautiful that have been seen on runways.
And it's not just, that's the thing, it's not just a runway show, it's the history of all his designs, his creative process, and just to see how things evolve over time. That's the best part, I think, to see how people were thinking 50 years ago, 40 years ago, whatever.
And how that still influences today's fashion, because that corset, it's like, it's a very old style, but it still works now. And it's still trendy
It's so true about fashion. What goes around comes around. Well, no, that's more about like backside. No, but like fashion recycles itself. You know, we're wearing stuff now that people were wearing in the 90s.
Exactly.
And
we're just not original anymore, or fashion recycles. It's either or.
Yeah, basically.
Whatever it is, if you're a fashionista, definitely this is an exhibition to check out at Expo, the France Pavilion. And we move on to our very next story.